Just making sure it's on the stream screen, which it is, and it's definitely in front of me right now. You can hear it. Welcome back in. It is Pseudoregalia time, possibly the last and potentially sort of shorter edition of it today, because really, when we last left off, I decided that I don't think that there is a lot to do left for me to get to the game's conclusion. You're like, yep, the sound is good. I'm happy to hear that. I'm just going to move the window to a more comfortable position, and maybe move the chat to a comfortable position. Maybe go like that with it. I think that's fine. And yeah, let's just continue with it, shall we? Like I said, we're up to our third our third little session of this, and like I said, I don't think it's going to be as long compared to other things that I've been doing with this. Because I've gotten to a point now where we finally have been getting new abilities which are really going to complete our moveset here. I think barring maybe something else that I'm not sure of, or maybe just a little extra little tidbits, and just like upgrading certain abilities. I think the base moveset I've found all the necessary things for. So I've got long jump in, I've got smack and gold jump like that, I've got my usual kick off a wall and do that with. I can do cartwheel jumps if I want to. But the big thing that I know we got last time, if I go like that, I finally got a chance to do the good wall ride business, or at least as close as we can to a wall ride, which has certainly helped us out a lot in finding what we need to do. Hello. Keep going at that tuber, whoever it was playing that. I'm sure you'll get there soon. But no, see, look at that. Yeah, the wall jump and wall running has basically been like what I've been needing at this game, and thankfully they thought it fit to actually give me some of those. I can do all sorts of other stuff as well. No worries about that. Woohoo! And then get onto that, and then yep. I can go up there if I want to. I can go most wherever I want. What I wanted to try and do is actually get up what's up there. Woohoo! Spare me if I knew how to do certain things. There you go, I can grab on that. Nice. I think what we'll do is we'll not do that. We need to actually... That'll do. Right. Calm down, calm down. What I need to do is that, and then go like so, and then yeah, look at that up there. What I can do. Yeah, she's got jumps for days, does Sybil now. No, it's possible to get up there, I think. Just go like that a few times, and then yes indeed. I want to see if I can grab this before we move on and do what we are actually meant to do. And get the important collectible. I think there's only one more important collectible before we can get to the last portion of this adventure. That's what I can do. Yep, I can do that, but just need to make sure that I don't miss. Look at that, I'm all the way back down in terra firma now. That's... Otherwise I'd be like... If this is where I was trying to go, they'd be like, yay, I'm here now, but I'm not trying to go here, so I'm like, no, I don't want to be here. What's going on? Right. Almost. What if I went up here instead? Maybe this might get me up there. Woohoo! Yes, it does. Nice try. The maid Banshee is trying to get me with the crockery again. That's a waste of perfectly good plates. I hope you realize this. Alright, that'll do too. woohoo! And then a woohoo! Yeah! I wonder, actually. Might be better to try and do... it could have been better to try and do that a different way, but I've absolutely screwed the pooch on that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna move out of the way. I'm not gonna bother fighting them. I've got no need to. Full health. I am very comfortable with my progress right now. Don't wanna go that way, that. Right. And then, I do it that way. Don't fix what's not broken. But yeah. I definitely applaud this game for the movement it is allow me to do here. I just kind of wish that maybe there was a bit more to it. For as sizable as the rooms are sometimes, you often find that either there's too much enemy clutter, or sometimes in these big rooms there's not enough enemy clutter. This one's pretty... not as big in the fender, because there's that bit down there with a bunch of enemies. But yeah, sometimes there's a problem with this game feeling a bit too barren sometimes. I just kind of need more things to get. Maybe a sort of like a resource collectible of some kind, which could be a currency to put into an upgrade shop or something like that. That could be pretty neat. But you know, the designer went with what they went with, and yeah, I'm gonna say it's not a terrible thing. Yeah, what I really need to do is, can I get more than one hit on this? That's what I should be asking myself. Let's just see. One. I wonder what it is then. Can I actually not get more than one hit on the same enemy I'm trying to air ride with? That is a very good question. Because otherwise I'm like, how? I could try do it over there like that, but then I'd need just a bit more like that. But yeah, I don't know. Don't know if I'm missing like a certain trick to do this with. So I'll get back up there again. We'll move on and do our actual progress soon. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, I'm just still trying to figure this out. This is saying I can I reach when it's all when this thing goes all the way to the other side of its path? Can I reach that with that there? Ooh, do you know what? Maybe we can. Do you know what? Maybe we can actually. That could be the trick I'm looking for here actually. And then we got that, and then we got that, and then we got that, and then we got that. Hello, Double Barrel Shotgun. Welcome back in. Feels like I need a tiny bit more height. I don't know. You think so? I mean, fair. I could give myself more height, technically. I could do that. Let's see. Right, if I go like that, and I go like that instead, and then... It's either height or there's just like a thing, like one more little piece of the movement in the air that I need to do to get this done. It's not even for something that I desperately need, but it's for a potential bonus that could help me out. That's the only thing about this. Careful, don't fall off now. That would be bad. But I reckon, actually, I could reach this if it's all the way down at the end of its path that way. Let's see. If I go like that, and then go like that, and then to there. Hang on. Wait, I could have this. I can have this. I can have this. She's got it, you know. You can move slowly while channeling your heal if you want to. Ah, okay. So if I had damage on me, I could do the Y move, the Y button move, and, yeah, if I wanted health back. And apparently now, I can now do that while slowly moving. Let's freaking go. It may not have been the way the game intended, or the designer intended me to do that, but by gosh, movement lets me do it. And by gosh, movement is nice. Turns out I didn't even need the fancy wall run I've got here to do that with. Didn't even need it. What I did need was an extra wall kick to do that with. It used to be I only had 3 of these, but I then got an ability upgrade that gave me now 4 of them I could use. And by God, that's been useful sometimes. As you unlock a power up for the intended method in about an hour's time. Oh, threaten me with a good time with that one. I don't know though. I think right about now the base movement and everything that I can do in terms of movement, platforming, and schmovement, I think I've got everything. It's just a case of if I want to make them better somehow. But yeah, sod's law. How about that, huh? Excuse me. Anyway. Let's take a look at the inventory. I don't know if they're, like, to the side of the soul cutter here, which is a long range. Sort of a long range thing I can do. A long range attack, which sends out a projectile this time. I don't know if the 2 spaces to the side of this one might be extra things I get. But I do know what I'm going to need is... there may be something else in the middle here as well, between pilgrimage and... helical power. There could be something in the middle of that, but yeah. I know what I do need is 1 more key for the big final door that I stumbled across in my adventures. And luckily, I think I remember the clue as to where that was. So if we open up a map, I need to find my nearest and quickest way to the underbelly area. But what is my quickest way there? My quickest way there, and to get there in the right way. This is what I've got to find out. I guess I could take the way out of here and just travel yonder past everything here, because I am in no requirement to fight any of you right now. The sword is desperate to try and get me, isn't it? There you go. I ran away from the sword now. That's cool. Okay, running away from that. Woohoo! Whoa, 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 whoa. So there's it. This is gonna be very slight Dust Elysian Tale vibes. Oh yeah, isn't it just, yeah? I'd certainly get that from the main character style here. Wouldn't necessarily say it for the setting, because Dust is a bit more sort of rural, fantastical, and sort of, more Far Eastern vibes, and this one is just like pure, like, dream fantasy kind of thing going on. But no, I see it in the main character design here. Speaking of main character design, I do have the cling sleeve. Oh, the cling sleeve is, I guess, the tied outfit for doing the wall ride with, I suppose. It's just like a little sleeve on the strong arm over there. So if I use it, she goes across with it and uses the arm with the sleeve on. So yeah. I don't think I did quite a lot in the professional. No, that was the outfit that I was just wearing, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Was it the Guardian outfit? Yeah, that's the one I want. I want to do some stuff in the Guardian outfit because this is a good outfit. I like this one. The main character styling, battle and combat style, high skill ceiling. High skill ceiling for the combat feels a bit contentious. I mean, in my personal opinion, but I'm not gonna say it's a wrong opinion. Either way, I would... I would probably say that there are certain bits of it where you could really get some exploiting done in it. As in trying to get like trying to get all the necessary like combo details that you want Not so much of this game, just the vibe of the movement tech. This game really is all about just the pure, like, movement, honestly. That's what the designer originally built this game around. It's more in the movement and using thus using said movement to traverse everywhere really quickly, like. Right, I want this door here for an entrance into the underbelly. Which is down there. Can I get... Oh, she almost got a hole-in-one there. She almost did. And now... I think the room I found it in was... If I can move the camera around. I think it was this octagon room over here. Sort of in the middle of the map now. That's where I found it, and that's where I want to end up going. So we're gonna X out of here. X out of here through that. Woo! And then I want to take, yeah, I want to take the door this way. Excuse me, everyone. But yeah, like like certain area runs and whole game runs to a speedrun standard. I think that's the mantra of this game. That's the general vibe I've got from this all. It is all about using movement to do things as quickly as you can. There's elements of combat in it as well, and you know, when you flub up a little bit, you will need to do some combat in order to preserve yourself. But it is not the main crux of the game. It's just I feel like it's just an add-on. The moving is what this game is all about, really. It's just shmove them up, shall we say? Yes. The new genre of game has been found. Shmove them up. I will say the vibes and sounds are amazing. I've only seen GIFs of the game without sound, and the sound design is great. I don't think I ever looked up who did the music here, but... For being what it is, a very, very basic soundtrack. There's some really good tracks in it, yeah. Particularly, I think, for this as well. For this bit here in the underbelly, I think it's got a particularly nice bit of music. I think I've gone... niched the right way. I wanted to go up here instead. If I have it right. If I have it right. Yeah. This room is familiar to me now. That I didn't want to do. That I so did not want to... That I also so did not want to do. That I definitely also did not want to do. But there it is there. That's the final key I am needing for the big door at the end. But luckily now, what we have, if I find the correct way to go about this... I think the way that the projectile works is it's only a like from whatever elevation you fire it out from, it will stay at that same elevation. So you're gonna need to find the right vantage point to do this from. Oh goodness, that was close. Hang on. 1, 2, and... Hey, that'll do. Right. Now remind me how I do this thing. Hold until you're ready, release a fire, use it in first-person mode for a better aim. So hold it and then fire it out like that. And luckily, it goes all the way. Okay. I think what that's going to be is the angle of the dangle that I'm going to need to get that one up there with. Yes, indeed. Right, I want to not be here to do that with. Whoop. There's a bit of a slide to this. Then again, I was moving at a bit of a rapid rate to get there with, so there you go. Wait. Ding, ding, ding. Say what I'm gonna do. There you go. There's a little slight walk I can do when I'm using the Healy Bopper. That's good. Right. Aim it straight and true. Fly. Sonic boom. And that means the final key. It is mine. Yes, it is mine. Got all 5 major keys. And when I found that door, there were only 5 major key looking locks on it. So we are there in that regard, I think. Now it's just a case of if I end up stumbling across another challenge of some description that I may want to try for a prize or an upgrade of sorts. Really, so the only area where I remember one of those being is right at the start of proceedings, actually. Now it's just a case of what's the best way to get there? The best way towards the dilapidated dungeon. It might be this way here. I think something that this game really, really could have been, you know, excellent with would be some kind of a fast travel system. Some kind of a way to allow you to get to a landmark and do a quick teleport to somewhere else that's another quick landmark. Because, let me be honest, as good as Schmoovin is, it borderlines on the tedium a little bit when it is literally the only thing you can do in order to get yourself into areas that you want to end up going to. Your only way to get around this game is literally on foot, and even not necessarily as the crow flies in that regard either, so you're kind of at the whims. Do I have a key for this? Is it even a key that I would like to use? Well, that's fine. If I can't go that way, there should be another way that I can go. She said, question mark, back through that door, back through the door there, right? Yeah. And I want... There you go, I want it down here instead, that's right. Because then it went, woo! Don't get me wrong. Taking care of a big gap in a single leap and bound is really cool. Do not get me wrong about that, but it'd just be like, The fact I have to go everywhere in this game on foot is... just takes a while with the best will and intent. Right, now, to get back to where I came from was... this way. Right, I'll be easy to get to. Get away from the Zeus hand. The hand of Midas. Ow! Rude. No, this is correct. I think this is the correct way. She says. She says, wholly unsure. No, this is good. This is right. This is right. This is right, because then we go, And then here can get us to Dilapidated Dungeon. And what I'm gonna end up doing might surprise you. Whee! To literally get us to... Not that way. This way. To literally get us over to the area where we started our adventure in. Thou can see the mirror here. We got ourselves into this realm through this mirror all that time ago now. It's something I completely neglected to do when I started the game, actually. Well, I'm not too late. That barely worked. Right. Now the challenge is... Have we got enough movement in our arsenal to do this challenge with in time? Let's see. Ooh, almost had that. Right. Doesn't necessarily matter if I can't do it then, because I am free to restart as and when I please. Just go like that. Now. Ah, okay, maybe an aerial kick will give me some saving grace to make it there. We'll see. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right, start again. I'll take that. Right. I actually had that and then I didn't have it. Not in the way I intended, which is odd to think about. But here we are. Right, here again. To that, and then start again. Do you know what? I'm gonna keep... You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the timer running and just find out where this path's gonna end up going. Back to there, I see. Okay. It was it can do... Oh, no. It's... Okay, yeah, the next one you gotta collect is the blue one. Is the blue colour ones that you need to get in order. Now I know. Now I remember. There for 4. And then... Oh gosh, all the way up there for 5? Gosh, how do I get up there? That is not high enough, is it? That is all the way up there, and that's... Ooh, that's gonna be so hard to get. Particularly in the time limit that I've got. Anyway. I think I'm gonna give myself a better start than that, actually. Yep. You know what, no, still keep it. Might still be okay. That has not worked to get us up there either. Right, this is going... Yeah, what you've got here is a really tricksy one, trying to jump on all these hanging gates, but you're like, I don't know which way. I don't know which way currently. I had that as well. That nassed me off about that. I was so close to just getting that. Alright. In the words of a great Cosmo, Redo! Darn it. Yeah, what I need to do is just start this in a good fashion and then we'll be good to go. So it is okay. At least what I found out there, it's possible to get there with just a slide jump. And then go straight into the wall ride. I have found out that that is possible. But just not like that. Darn it. Oh, come on. I had it. I had it, and all of a sudden, no, I don't have it. What's going on here? Oh my god. Okay. Two. I'm gonna say, do I not get a little bit of coyote time? If I do it off a ledge, do I get a little bit of hang time, a little bit of coyote time from a slide? Let's see. Kind of a little bit, but it's not a lot. And I don't think that lot is going to be particularly good or useful. It's just the start of this is... It's all I really need to get down is just the start of this. And then... I can finally see what the rest of the thing is all about. Honestly, is it better to just try and get to over there by way of just... that's not far enough, I think. Does the ground pound remove all the horizontal momentum I get? Let's have a look. If I had to do it like that. Yes, that it does. You know, sometimes I press a jump button and it just doesn't jump. Where's my quote one when I need it? You can't slide it into a pogo. Yeah, no, not a Well, you know what? Actually, what I'm going to do for a second and just demonstrate this. You can sort of do a technique like this. Jump as soon as you do a long jump like that. You can sort of jackalope pogo like that. But yeah, not a ground pound pogo. Because it all just goes away. Oh, look at that. Oh, good. Now I need it. Just land back on the thing, please. For the love of God. And take it. And take that too. Yep. And then that too. Yep. I said just I'm just like right now, I don't seem to be getting nearly enough height to do that with. Oh, unless I can get myself over there with that. Okay, okay. Right. Let's get up there with that, and then... Is it a case of I gotta... Hope and pray? Hope and pray with that. Okay, that gets up there with that. Right, cool, 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 cool. And then back down to here. Right, I see. Civic duty and vote and go to work. Okay, hope that goes well, Jess. Thank you for coming down. Hopefully who you vote for is the one who gets it, and hopefully they're a nice person. So you go down and grab that with that. So she would otherwise have grabbed that, but I cannot play this game for beans now, apparently. Right, I am struggling to pick this thing up now. Forget about the time limit right now, because it's not the clear time it wants me to try and get, because that is not happening right now. I just need to learn the route. Learn the route of this whole goddamn thing. Okay, get over there with that, and then over there with that, and then that's how that finishes. Right, need to shave a minute and 2 seconds off of that. Get it all done in the right way. But now I've got a... No, it should be okay. I've got a vague-ish path. Oh, God, quote 1, please. Quote 1, for the love of God. Okay. Just land it. Pick it up. Nice. Pick it up there and do that with. Nice. And then I will take going up there with that. Nice. Right, and then back onto the one over here, over like this. Because I need to go wababooey. And then like so, like so. Yes, 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 yes. And then use all of this height. Use all this height I've got. 1, 2, 3. That wasn't enough! It's like partway that is partway the solution there. Camera angles, bane of it. Yeah, when it's like a free controlling camera that I've got right here. Great in some aspects, but yeah, bothersome in others. I had it, I still have it, I still have it, just land for the love of God on something. She's... Get myself in a panic state of just like trying to wall bound and just land on something to get me up. Get me up on terra firma, but... Right. Back over there and start it again. Quote 1, again, I press A and she doesn't jump sometimes. It eats my jump. That I should not have done. But yeah, okay, let's start again. Right, swing. Swing, let's move. Land. Take it. Ooh, take that too. Take it. Nice. Take that too. Cool. And then back over. Okay, we're landed. Fine. I'm having that. 1, 2. This has been enough to get there. It's not enough to get there. Ah, pants. What's going on here? Because I do not see another way to get across there with that. Just won't let me up then. Ah! Ah! Oh, freaking hellfire. Okay. Just take it safe. Take it safe. Do what you know works. Take it. Or up. That's not high enough. Ah, pants. That was bad. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Every so often it just likes to eat one of my jump commands. Eat one of my jump button presses and not give me anything. Like om nom nom. There we go, make sure of it, and then... Take it, take it, take it, take it. Hopefully take that down there, nice. And then the last little bit was... Come on, got 15 seconds to figure this out with. It was... Go over there with that, and then it was go over there with this. She's got it, let's go! 54, finally. Yes, indeed. There you go, just needed some time. And then, our prize, an aspect of devotion. That's another outfit, which I will find out what it is after we take a break. It's time to do so. It's only 4 minutes until the ad break. Don't worry for you in the YouTube video right now. Thank you for joining in the YouTubes. And you'll be right back to the video after we cut out the break. But for people in the Twitch live stream, it's time to take our hourly mandated ad break time. Get rid of them pesky pre-rolls. And then we'll see maybe some more towards the end of the game, shall we? With that, I'll be back in a few minutes. You know, the timing of me getting this challenge done was a bit too perfect for when it was about time to then stop and pause for the ad break. The timing was a bit too perfect there, a bit sus, but honestly, didn't plan for that. Didn't plan for that. But we got it done, and it's time to see what we won. Something called the Soul Sister. I think that's it? Oh, I see why it's Soul Sister. I definitely see why. Definitely see why. It worked out well. It did work out well. But we got it done and then immediately did it. Oh god, are you okay? I didn't mean to fall out of my cage. Oh, the princess will be upset with me. Oh, no, yeah, we talked to you. We definitely talked to that one. Alright! Got that all squared out of the way. Hey, if it's your first time coming along here, maybe either in Twitch or in YouTube land right now, it is a good time. It is so good to have you here. I'm just going to very quickly point out that the VOD channel still exists. If you're not watching this on the YouTube currently, that there is a YouTube channel where we will be posting this highlight to in a week's time from now. But of course, if you are watching this currently in YouTube land, I hope you're liking it. And if you are, feel free to let me know by doing the usual things. Leave a like, maybe a comment down below as well. And if you want to hit the subscribe button and click the bell too for all the upcoming upload notifications, then that would be incredibly grateful. I'd be grateful and you'd be supporting me a ton with that. And I hope that you consider doing so. But otherwise, I hope you're having a nice time. While we run around now dressed as one of the sisters. See, now I'm like all considering and such, because I think I'm aware of at least what's it, one more location where there could be a time trial awaiting me. But it's just a case of if that's something I actually want to end up doing. Would I like to try and waste my time away doing that? That's the question I should ask myself. We shall see though. Right, what we're gonna do is go whoop and not back down, because we've done the challenge now of dilapidated dungeon. So the other one I know that exists is, yeah, it's Twilight Theatre. Now, is there a good way for me to get to Twilight Theatre from here? Yep. Whoop it! Whoop it! Whoop it! Question, was that the right? That's not even the right way. What am I doing with my life? Oh yeah, that's right. I was back across across the doorway arch, and then... yeah, it was here. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Hop! Hop on through to the other side. The melody in this place's music is a funky one. It is so, like, just out there. And honestly, I admire it for it. I love it. Right. I'll be able to pick myself up a bonus, hopefully, by doing this right. Ooh. Question, will I need distance or will I need height? Let's go for height first. And then a few of those the same as in... yep, height was what I needed. Press jump during your knockback state to regain balance. Ah, okay! Aerial ukemis. If I get a damage somewhere, I'll be able to fix it up like that. Ooh, now, great question. Can I even... great question. Can I even reach and get into this? Or was there a button I needed to hit? Was there a button or a lever of some kind I had to hit first? Great question. Okay, it's not ground pound. Oh, it's gonna be that up there I need to hit, isn't it? Don't worry, I'll be able to sort that out. Be able to sort that out and hit it through from somewhere else. Possibly from here, or is this gonna be too high? I can always have a look. Yeah, that's too high. Maybe perhaps from this way instead. That looks a bit better. I got it! And that is the switch I need to hit to unlock that. Perfect. Now, to find out how painstaking this challenge is going to be. Let's go for it. Okay, to there. Right, okay. If we're going to set off this way, I might as well get it reset and then head start it a bit. Right, I'll take going there, and then... to there, and then... from that to back to there. Okay, then. That's not gonna reach us there, is it? Okay. What I want to get instead, I think I need to get the bubble power. Grab that and then carry it. So I can get out of there with that. Yep, that's what I needed. That is definitely what I needed. Then to back over there. Thank you, I see. Then to grab that like that. Take it. Ooh, that's an interesting place for that to be. Otherwise, we're pretty good at learning that route, actually. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. Whereas I go like that instead. That's pretty much perfect what I wanted to do. Ah! I did that wrong. There, I just misjudged my little bunny hops. That's a lot better, see? Up. Nope. No, actually, this still works out. This still works out, actually, I think. Oh, no! Then it didn't work out. It was all gonna work it out until it wasn't good and didn't work out. But I might still be in with a shout, depending on where the last one is. Up there. Yeah, that's a bit too much out of reach. Okay. Oh, now it's an effort to get back over there with. You're kidding me, right? You have got to be joking. You've got to be pulling on my leg. I want to get back over there safely. Worse still, there are no enemies in this area that I can charge up my heal meter with. Ah! Oh, great. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna go for the reset here. I've got the path down, just executing it all perfectly. Right, here we go. You ate up my long jump there, game. Thank you. That was banger! Now that wasn't a banger. Not a banger post at all. What? Hey, well, didn't give me even close to having... Not even close to getting the... what I was hoping for there. There neither! What's going on? Why? Oh great, now I'm back here and I have to do this the stupid way and get back. And yeah, I am on a less than ideal amount of health to do this with. I know. Just about got it. Nice. Take it. Alright. I've got plenty of time to make it up here, don't rush it. Plenty of time to make it up there with don't rush it. There you go! We got dangerous with that, I know, but there you go. An aspect of class. I've got to see what this class outfit is. The classy outfit, is it? I'm agree that is classy. I am inclined to agree that is a very classy outfit. I like it. Right then. Actually, I know where I would like to go next. Because nothing else now, in my mind, sticking out about potential secrets and whatnot. I reckon, unless something else either pops up in my head or pops up in the game, I think I've seen most of the secrets I think I'm going to plan to see. So, ending run is on the cards now, I think. Ending run is on the cards here, and while I'm in this area, I know there are definitely enemies here I can chow down on, and oh, that's actually the worst kind of enemy to get at this point. Right. Did I get it? Right, I got that one. And then there's another. There's you, the blood of trumpets. Blood of trumpet sounds, got you. I'll use this to heal up. Done. Yep. And then there's a few more. Hi. Sword out of here. Okay, that's a bit better. I feel just a little bit more confident now. Do you know what? While I'm here, I should probably take the breakstone here. Because that's also a full heal as well as a game save. I can't believe I almost forgot that. I honestly, considering to myself that I think all the music has some pretty good moments about it, I think I might have to give my favorite to the Empty Bailey as a piece of music overall. Might be my favorite out of the bunch from the game. That be my opinion on that. Right, what we can do? Bunny hop our way across the bridge. And I can show all of you who are not aware of where we need to go. Of where potentially our big final obstacle might be. I've already climbed up all the tower outskirts here in order to unlock the central bit within, so I can easily access where we gotta go. And yeah, might as well do it here while I'm thinking ahead. Right, hit that and ride it up. Right then, getting up there. Where would I start this from? Would I start it from here? Maybe, mayhaps? I think it's what I got to do, yeah. And then I want to do a little bit of that. And it's just about high enough. Brilliant. Oh, there is a challenge over there, though. Oh, goodness. Okay, right. This might be another thing we try while we're here. Go on, then. Hit that, and it gets us... oh, goodness. Okay. What am I looking at here? Also, how many... 16 to grab. Are you kidding? That's a lot. Although some of them are down here as well, so... Going down low would be a... will be a necessity for some of them. Though I think I already messed up royally my first chance of getting many of these done. Although you know what they say, never say never. Goodies never say die. They might do if I miss them so easily like that. Didn't have enough wall kicks to make it up there. Yeah, that's kind of messed up for me now. So that's what you do. You get up there, and then you miss completely every single one of the ones to get up there with. Every single one of the platforms that are up there currently. So that's what you do, surely. Right, up there with that. And then there with that. I'm gonna reset this again, yeah. Okay. And off we go. I'm gonna go for one over here first. That's alright with you. Oh, there you go. There's a strat for getting the ones low down like that. There's a strat, actually. Should have thought maybe to do that. Maybe it's one of the first things to do. Maybe, mayhaps. But yeah, time to start again. We'll take that, actually. Okay, so it's 12, 13, 14 over there. Got it, but might have left myself a bit too much work to do now. Yeah. Just gotta optimize the path a bit more, but we'll get there. Oh, you didn't tell me this was like a... Didn't tell me this was a route I could have easily taken to get back up here very easily with. Ah, jeez. Oh well. Better to know it's there than not. Right. Yeah, let's get her right in the top corner there. That's gonna be a pain in the neck to do every time. But okay. Right into the pillar. Great idea, me. Let's say I've warded on this. Yeah. This was also not an optimized path. Yep, take another that. Whoop-a-ba! Something's going on! Something's going on! Julia! Oh my goodness me! Thank you so much! Whoop-a-da! Flip flop, hip flop, flip flop, flop flop, flop. Yeah, I'm trying to do my best with all that flippy floppy. Yes, I am indeed. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can just get this done very quickly. Right, and then, and then, Okay, okay, okay. Hold, hold. Just get this in. No! No, 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 no. Oh, not like that, Chief. Ah, not like that, Chief. I'm like a second away. Oh, but otherwise that was it. But flip flop, hip blag, shoobalang, shoobalang, hoopala, shoopala. Yes, indeed. Julia, how you doing? Thank you so much for the hundy biddies. I love you. I love you, my darling. I hope you're doing well. Yes, this is a game all about the flippy floppy, hoopala shoopala, and all the fancy air tricks. This game is all about that, and yeah, it's interesting. Definitely is. Right, so I got that. What I might consider doing now is going down low. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I go down like that. Yes, indeed. Then take the route and go like that. Yes, indeed. Luckily, this challenge is more like a collectathon of all the orbs, and rather than have to get them in a specific order. Luckily. I'm gonna go there, get that. Can I reach and go with that? Yeah, you know I can, because I am just lit expert, yo. Then go into the middle and do that, and then I do big old hop. So I can stay up high and grab them. I will take that. Now, the challenge, because only these three left to get, will be go like so. And then, okay, consider the facts that I may have actually done a flub. Done a bit of a flub, and I should have done something else first rather than that. Okay, let's try that again. One over there. What I normally do is I grab a lot that are here. Yep, 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 yep. Perfect. I might as well just go for the middle bit now. might consider actually getting these sorted there quickly while I'm here. Right, 2, 3. That's not gonna be enough to get up there with. Okay, that's fine. Right, since I'm down here, go and grab the lot over here. Just makes sense. Come on. Alright, for sure, I think that's fine. Because all the other ones that I still need are mostly up above. Though I've been run before. Okay, 4 left. That's another one on top. I hope I haven't messed this up. Take it? Question mark? Right. Gotta get this perfectly sorted now. Just grab that like that, and then do not flip this up. Come on. Oh, you do, you Dickens! I don't know if I should consider while I'm down, if I end up down there as well, spend the time to get that one while I'm there as well on ground level. I'll keep going now. This will be done. I know it'll be done. Ach, nein! Ich bin sehr langsam. Ich fahr langsam. Okay, I guess I'm here now. No, I'm there. Okay, right. Dead run. I am considering this a dead run, actually. That works out. And then, let's try again. Bunny hops! Bunny hops, even though you're a goat rather than a bunny. There, I'll say that's fine. Right, then I want wall slide, then I want wall slide, then I want wall slide. That's good. Now I'll go in the middle. Drop down. What I'm doing now is that. Right, I'm down here now. Right, I'm gonna focus on getting this while I'm here. Perfect. Don't need to think about that again. Actually, a ground pound. That's what I need to do. Right, which just leaves up there, and then... Okay. Right. I'm gonna go at this in a particular order, like... That, take it. Come on, make it out with that. Right, okay. Now, this needs to perfectly do this. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Yes! You only need to get it. You only need to get it as a little bit under. You don't need to get it all the way under. You just need to beat the time. And lo and behold, we finally did it. Let's go! An aspect of a bleeding heart. Another outfit! Let's go! The bleeding heart outfit. Oh, yo! Look at this! Look at this! I'm a fan of it! And another 117, Julia? Too kind. To represent the 1 minute and 17 that took us in the end. Okay, not gonna lie, this looks really nice, actually. Reminds me of like a mix of things there. Like a... Sort of like... It's a mix between Far East and like Arabic era, you know, Arabian Nights era sort of princess outfits. I don't know, actually, could that be spoilers for the thing? I was actually wanted to do... Was it the Guardian outfit I was wearing? Yeah, I like the Guardian outfit. The outfit is gorgeous! You know what man is like? He's like angrily saying, like, you're gorgeous! Is that like that? I can show you all the outfits, actually. Oh, hello. So this is how you start the game with... You start the game like that, but then if you think the legs are a bit too much, you can cover the legs up if you want. I've also unlocked the Sun Greaves. I got this when I first got my ability to wall kick like that, which I think is pretty neat. Got the Guardian outfit as a result of a challenge. I like the I like the little shoulder scarf slash stash motif there, and the pauldrons. They're good. The professional outfit, which I look like that, and she's very shapely in that. I like it. Cling sleeve outfit relates to the fact that we can do the wall slide. Not like that. Like that. So she'll use that arm whenever she does a wall slide. Like, more often than not. What else do we get? Soul Sister. As a result of another challenge, it's very, like, this is nun-oriented, obviously. With a little bit of a cat's cradle thing going on in between my antlers. I don't know what that was all about. But then we got the classy, you know, classy casual. And by God, it's classy. Look at that. And then, just now, we got the bleeding heart. Like I said, I got no idea if this is all the outfits or all these little challenges that I found here, but they're just the ones that I've been made aware of during my travels. Because otherwise, we are actually on, I think, for wrapping this adventure up. We are in this area because this leads to said final area that I'm thinking might be final area. For this one, I'm going to go with the Guardian outfit, like I say, because I think it looks like noble and sort of heroic. I'm going to go with that. That is my choice. That is my preference. And now, in order to get up there, we need to do a bunch of trickery. Quite a lot of trickery, as it stands. I'm going to start with one of them. That very nearly didn't make it, but thank God that it did. Then I want to do a bit of trickery like so, and reach over there. I had it, and then, oh goodness, and then I want the inside. Yep, inside, and grab the pole there. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. But we need to ask you, have you seen Haste yet? Not played it, but I have seen it being played, and honestly, that is on a radar. I don't know if it's a stream game, but I do want to give it a go. It looks quite fun. And lo and behold, I'm going to try and capture this in a ideal sort of thumbnail here. If I go like that, maybe. But there it is. Lo and behold, welcome to the final, what I assume might be the final thing, and I find out what goes beyond this door. I have no idea what goes beyond this door, actually. I just need to stand there for the highlight thumbnail. But yes, the entire way we have been gathering our abilities, gathering all of our flippy-doos and whatnots that we can do. We can do all of this, we can do all of that. We can do all sorts of kicky, we can do short little wall runs if I wanted to, like that. We're getting all them abilities. And I've also been finding and strengthening myself as well with certain, like, little power-ups on those power-ups, you know? Make my heals a bit stronger, stuff like that. Make my, what is it? Make me able to do one more wall kick than usual, like that. I used to only be able to do 3, but now I can chain 4. The ability to move about while I'm healing. I used to only have a slide, but now I have a long jump from the slide. I've got all these abilities on, and I've been using them to gather the 5 keys for this mystic door. Each of these headstones was a hint. Appointed by the guarded hand in the Bailey. That was the first one I think I stumbled upon. Deep in the underbelly, surrounded by the holes. That is the black holes. That was the last one we actually ended up picking up. Just now in today's stream. Atop the distant tower, beckoning the lost livestock, which ended up being... Lol, it's all the way just over there. Just all the way right out there, down, like, on top of one of those towers, or just here. Beckoning the lost sheep, the lost goats, the lost livestock to the tower. And then we also got on center stage for all to see in the theater. Yes, we figured out the puzzle of the theater. Got that figured out. And sitting upon a lonely throne, forgotten in the keep. Yes. So we found all the key locations. We gathered them up. We got abilities, we got strength, we got power, and we gained resolve. And we've listened to some banging music as well. I want to make a point that this music kind of reminds me of Tunic in a weird way. It's, like, at the very least, it's been, I forgot the man... I forgot the duo, actually, who did the music for Tunic, but this tune could sound like, very easily, it would come from Tunic instead. But it doesn't, it comes from this, and it is good. But, are we ready? I've put this on, I put this off for quite a while now. It's sort of dreamlike, yeah, this is, yeah, because that's the entire thing's setting, right? It's a big old dream setting, like, yeah, you wouldn't see the skyline, like this normally, I don't think. Not unless there was something deathly wrong with your skyboxes in your part of the world. But anyway, I have put this off for long enough. I like how there's no sound to this at all. That is all you focus on. One more room to this, is there? Question mark. I'm gonna take this nice and slow and take in everything that we've done. I still maintain that if this game had some extra short little additions here and there, particularly an ability to do, like, landmark fast travel, that would have been great for getting around. But at the same time, I could sort of see why I can kind of understand maybe why the designer decided not to go with that. He wanted the entire, like, movement to shine through and to allow people who are really good and who can get to grips with the movement the best to be able to get through and do all the objectives of the game as quickly as possible. This is very much a speedrunner's paradise game. But I don't know, if you're not a speedrunner and you're not really interested in the building up of your whole, like, movement mechanics and the general feeling of the platforming here, there's really not much else besides. But then again, this game has also got a small scope to it. It started out as a game jam game at the end of the day, and yeah, then only then did the designer put some more fluff and oomph into it and turn it into a bit more of a fleshed out adventure. With the movement and everything still very much at heart here. I'm gonna say, did you sort of see the, I was sort of seeing the silhouette of a invisible cube layout here going on here, so I wonder what that's all about. Unless that's what they're using to, like, draw out the references for how big the rooms are, like the actual, like, room geometry. Like, that is a game engine thing more than anything else. But anyway, before I go through the door, can I go around the door? LOL, I can go around the door. Was I meant to be here? I don't know. If this game had Steam achievements, I'd be out of bounds in this. That apparently counted as me going through the door. Let me try that again so we can get a proper entrance in, shall we? All right. Gonna go for the doorway in for proper. Very, very slowly, like, into the distorted memory. I can tell that's meant to read distorted memory. Eerily silent. Safe for me. What is this gonna be all about? One big final hurrah fight, or one final stretch of hard little movement to do? Oh god, that's a hole. I have been falling for 30 minutes! Grab that! Woo! Okay! Okay, 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 this I wasn't ready for. Hello, 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 Whomsoever you are, why are you doing this? Whomsoever you are, why are you doing this? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, ow. Oh no, ow. Ah! Just go for all the whacking. I got away with that. No. No, leave me alone. Oh, Jesus! Geometry balls! My one weakness. My one weakness! Run away! What? Oh no, she still hit me. Sorry about this, I'm sorry about this. Leave me alone. I'm gonna say, leave me alone. I wanna do this if that's possible. Aha! Deflect a projectile back at your face. Yes, indeed. Woohoo! Oh no, you still hit me. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that is a crying shame. Where are you now? Oh, goodness! That is not the Beyblade that I would like. Where is she? She over there? Right, got ya. What do I do? Do I just dodge this? It feels like I just dodge this. Or take an explosion right in my face. Yeah, I can do that too. Okay. Alright, she's Beyblading again. This is a terrible Beyblade. Aha, that's what we call table tennis. Pong right back at your face. Okay, Spirit Bomb attack. Oh no. I don't think I'm meant to... Wait, charge? Charge might work. Nope, charge doesn't work. Okay, bad news. Bad news for me. Bad news for me. Bad news for me. Ah, dodge right at the last minute. How could you do this? Oh god, not another one. I guess I just gotta run then. Running is all I can do from the giant ball. Was I gonna hit any of those back at you? Yes, I can, luckily. Oh, hi! Ah! I can't even touch you that deadly. Like, what am I doing here? What was I doing there? That was borderline Slay the Princess sort of style thing I'm doing there, but I wasn't playing a... What is it? Oh, hang on. Not really the kind of person you want to hang out with, right? I barely remember what she was really like at this point. Oh, sorry. You're probably wondering who I am. Honestly... I don't really know anymore. Nobody special, I guess. But then, that's the whole reason you're here, right? I get it. I can't just hide here forever and pretend I don't exist. I'm sure I'll find something worth being awake for. Maybe I'll finally get into photography. That'd be nice, I think. So, thanks, goat, bunny, cat, lady. Honestly, that covers all the bases. Like, literally, that's several of the big furrydoms covered in one main character. Honestly. Yes, I am goat, bunny, cat, lady. Yes, I am. Sybil? Got it. I'll make sure to write it down as soon as I wake up. I don't want to forget you, too. Is this from the perspective of Princess, I wonder? Now that we've snapped her out, maybe. I'm sure you've got someone else to help out, right? So, yeah. Thanks. Take care, Sybil. And that's all she wrote, huh? Not like a proper outro or anything like that? Huh. Okay, yeah. Finn. That's it. Just goes like that. Pretty much comes and goes just like a dream, huh? Holy shit. Yeah, like I said, I didn't think we had a lot of the game left, but I didn't realize after that little outro it'd be just abruptly like that. Well, I'm gonna properly give you some credits then. Alright. By Ritzler, otherwise known as Daniel Campese. Level design by The Ritz. I don't know if that's the same Ritzler. It's the same Daniel. I probably must be because it's like just a short form of their nickname. Also by Matt Martinez. Matt Martinez also did environmental textures. The enemy designs by Technical Leon or Jesse Diaz. And, again, Ritz. The composers, there you go. Potato Tato, Still Crisp, plus W, otherwise Alex McCaskey. Cool, 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 cool. More sound design from Potato Tato and Ritz again. Sweater, Taxidermy. Additional sounds from all of those places. Programs used to make it all. Originally made for the Metroidvania month 19 or XIX Jam, whatever you're meant to call that. And lo and behold, that is game. There are the credits. This feels anticlimactic almost, I'm going to be perfectly honest, but here we are. That is what she wrote on Pseudoregalia. Final thoughts on it. Lovely as a short little experience. There is simplicity in the way it works. It's a simple thing to pick up, I think. One of those simple to get around to and pick up, but it's going to be one of those hard to master games as well, because as you build up your arsenal of abilities, then the true potential of your movement gets unlocked, and thus you then think about, okay, what can we do with these powers? Is there some things that are just going to be too out of reach, or do I need to come back when I have an ability later? There was a lot of cases where I figured out that I needed more abilities, and as soon as we got them, honestly, the build-up of power of like the character development was very nice. I felt like an absolute machine, an absolute god, as soon as I got the wall run, the wall ride ability. As soon as I got that, I felt like, oh my god, this game is open to me now. I can go anywhere I want. Heck to all of your rules. And I think there's a decent amount of the side stuff as well. Doing those time challenges for one or two extra costumes, I think was worth it. And then figuring out picking up certain bonuses as well that just added on to the strength of your abilities. Yeah, building up the arsenal was great. And as soon as you do, then I think the game gets a lot more fun. It's kind of a bit of a slow, barren start until your abilities get built up. So it requires you to be willing to put up and put the time in to do it. If the face value starting mechanics don't draw you in, then it's going to be a hard sell. But then again, somebody like me who likes 3D movement, who likes platforming, who likes pulling off crazy things, you know, big fan of things like Hat in Time, the movement of like things like Mario Odyssey, and other stuff like that. I'm a big fan of those kind of movement games like that. I was willing to put the time in to get everything, to get those abilities unlocked, and as soon as I did, then I realized where the value of this game is. It is a short, sweet speedrunner's paradise. Very little fluff in the way, but for people who are kind of looking for a bit more, because this is marketed in the Metroidvania genre, which sort of says, you know, lots of rooms, lots of secrets, lots of enemies to take down. You're thinking things like your 3D Castlevanias, your Metroid Primes, that kind of thing. This really doesn't give you that same sense if that kind of game is what you're after. But like I said, it's a speedrunner's paradise, so people who are into just the pure essence of movement and the pure essence of pulling off sick little combinations to traverse around and get fast times and challenges, this kind of game is there for that. And to be honest, yeah, as just the thing that came out of a game jam to then become what it is here, yeah, by far and away not the worst thing I've ever played. It ended up being, you know, entertaining in spots. It just felt like for a wider audience and to pull in fans of the genre already, it just needs, you know, some more additions to it. It needs a bit more ease of access as well in some points. The big thing that's missing for me, and the biggest annoyance I think, is just the fact that I did need to go everywhere in this game on foot. Likely, it was a design choice. It was always going to be that way, and fair enough. But you gotta realize that having to walk everywhere on foot is going to be a big time sink in this. And for the players to be realizing, okay, you go to one end of the map, and you pick up a thing, but you realize, no way, I need to get something else for that, and then you need to go to all the way to the other side of the map into a completely different area to then hope to grab said power up, and then as soon as you do, you go all the way back to that first area to do that there. It's a lot of back and forth in, and without the fast travel option to at least like a landmark of each area, just to make things a bit easier on that front, that might turn a few people away, if I'm being brutally honest. But then again, I'm going to respect the decisions that they made. And like I said, if a player is out there who wants to do this as a pure like speedrunner's paradise game, doesn't mind the back and forth in, and just wants to pull off all the moves, this game is going to be for them. It's really sort of it's good. I think the scope just needs a bit more to broaden it out to a wider audience to be able to enjoy it with. And that wider audience needs to be able to put up with kind of a slow start before it then builds up and gets really good when you finally get the chance to, you know, find all your upgrades, get a few boosters as well, complete a few challenges for the bonus skins. That's where it comes in. That's where it comes into its own once you've got the full arsenal of abilities, but you need to work at it to get it. And if they're not impressed by the first few minutes, then it's going to be hard to keep those kinds of people intrigued for the later runs. But, you know, for me, I was willing to put up with it because I enjoy games like this. I enjoy movement. I enjoy 3D platforming. I enjoy, you know, trying to go fast around everywhere and find good routes and pull off amazing tricks. And this game is able to do that in good spades. So I'm going to say, yeah, worthwhile play. It was very good. Not the best thing ever, but then again, the scope is very small. It was a game jam game at the end of the day, a very, very small team. But I think what they still made is very, very good. And if this is your cup of tea, you can give this a go yourself. If you've enjoyed this in the YouTube highlights, thank you so much for watching on YouTube. Leave your likes, comments, and your favorites. Maybe even subscribe and hit the bell as well. That would help me out a bunch. For you in the Twitch stream as well, this has also been, hopefully, a good time for you as well. But that is it for Pseudoregalia. I can't think of anything else that I want to do in that. I think I've seen much everything that I've come across. Worth it. very much worth it. Thank you to my friends as well, Weird FTW, Scarf, and Eback for suggesting this as my friend's choice from Game Blast 25. I hope you enjoy the picks that we got for you as well. And that has been my take on Pseudoregalia. Nice time. Very, very nice time. I enjoyed it in the end. But then, thank you for watching. I appreciate there was no sound to this, no music at all, but we were just talking at the end. But yeah, thank you for the outro. Thank you for coming along. And I'm going to see you in the next time, whatever comes next. For you in YouTube or Twitch. I'll see you next time for whatever's next. Take care of yourselves.